Kings Nation, welcome to Louisville Kings Corner. Today we did a Week 8 overview. We had Around the UFL panelists and UFL Tonight host James Baker on to talk about the Dallas Renegades versus the Kings. And we also did the UFL predictions for Week 9. Thank you for tuning in and enjoy the show.
What's up, Kings Nation? Welcome to Louisville Kings Corner. We cover all things Louisville Kings. I'm Herbert Heldon, co-host Justice Montgomery.
It's Memorial Day weekend, man. Let's go.
Yeah, let's get it.
Let's go. Thank you to everyone that has paid the ultimate sacrifice. We really, seriously, man.
Appreciate it. There would be no UFL without them.
No.
There'd be no podcast without them.
No.
Wouldn't be living in my beautiful house without them.
Yeah, we would probably be.
We'd probably be speaking German right now.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So, we're not trying to make a joke of this.
No, that's dead serious.
That's
dead serious.
Serious. Thank you.
I know we're some jokesters and all, but dead serious. From veterans ourselves, so we know how serious it is.
Thank you for everyone that's made that sacrifice.
Moving on.
All right. Let's go, man. Coming off of 2 big wins, man. Against arguably the best team in the league before they ran into the Louisville Kings.
That's the worst thing that could happen to DC is play Louisville Kings back-to-back weeks, man. Worst thing possible for them.
You know, and I was saying that about us just about 4 weeks ago. It's like, dang, bro.
They have a
we
rough
got the Renegades twice and DC twice, bro. But
I think DC's got a rough little patch at the end. They got Orlando twice, so they
we
might be.
need Orlando. They cannot be sitting people, bro.
No, please God, no. This is not the NFL.
No,
it's a 10-week season. Let them play.
Hold on, I got some guys over on Instagram. I got to look at this real quick. His IG is Home Team King Radio, and then the dude he was interviewing was Buckshot NYDC. Anywho, I get on there. I comment a GIF or a GIF, whatever you want to call it, of Macho Man Randy Savage with the crown on after he won King of the Ring. Anywho, they try getting on boat with me. He said, Buckshot NYDC said, we still got 2 weeks and we still in the playoff picture while you DraftKings ponies are on the outside looking in. With that said, let's go Dollar Store Cowboys, the knockoff Galaxy. Out there maybe resting starters after they clinch a spot this weekend. So I comment back. I said, hell yeah, man. I hear you. You went the easy route with the whole, I hope they rest starters. And then I said, this was before, but I actually hope Tiamo gets back. He's the real Spring King. This guy is over here talking crazy to the Louisville Kings Corner, talking crazy about the Louisville Kings when he's asking for handout wins.
Yeah, just hoping that somebody gets set so they can make the playoffs. Sorry.
Nah, bro. I really hope the Storm just fucking
BTA, boy.
BTA, bro.
Got to.
Anywho, enough of them sorry sacks of craps. We only care about one DC show, and that's defending football.
Shout out Jake, man.
All right, so this game, Herb didn't get to go. First, he was supposed to be going to a wedding, and then
I was down bad, guys. Real bad. I laid in my bathroom floor for about 8 hours, throwing up everywhere. It tells you how sick I was. I was supposed to be a best man at the wedding. I didn't even go.
That was crazy as heck, bro.
I literally could not. I couldn't. I was dead.
Yeah, I mean, we had a good weekend, though. We went out every single night. We was on a
Thursday, Friday, I had a great time. Saturday morning, I woke up. Oh, my gosh, I wish I was in a coffin.
I was on a 3-day bender, bro. I felt like a zombie. Then I pulled my back on Saturday night.
Go tell the story.
No. Anyway, let's talk about this game on Saturday. Well, I think our fan experience started a little earlier than Saturday. Friday, I go pick up James Larson from the airport. He goes and plays golf with us.
Yeah.
Good swing on that guy, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. James Larson came through, played golf with us. He went back to my crib, slept on the couch. He did his thing there while I went out with the guys.
Yeah, Justice came home. He was covered up with the refrigerator.
Yeah, he was. That was crazy. Then next morning we wake up, head to the game. We get to the goal line. We're sitting there. It's piss poor raining. just thunderstorming.
Yeah.
Everybody's hung out at James Atkinson.
Yeah.
Everyone's hanging out at James's tent. We park right next to there. It's where we usually do the podcast.
Great guy, by the way.
Awesome guy. So I get out. I go check out with them. Check in with them, I guess. They got food going on. They got John Lewis underneath the tent. Zach Lee underneath the tent. Just good group of guys. Brahma Babe underneath the tent.
Bunch of legends under that tent.
Yeah, seriously. Let's see. We go in. We watch the game. Second quarter, I get brought down to the field. Get put on the big screen. For some reason, they chose me to be the hero of the game. So,
because you are a hero, my friend.
Yeah,
congratulations.
I was telling Herb over here, man, like, if Tyler was able to be there, I would have told them, like, hey, why don't you make this guy hero of the game?
Yeah. Whole list of accolades, that guy.
Yeah. He got a really good list of accolades.
Yeah, I mean, he went to basic training. He went to AIT. He went to basic training. He went to
he's been to 3 ATs.
He went to 3 ATs. He's actually been to Alaska, which is probably the coolest AT of any of us been to. So,
and the crazy thing is me and him's been in the same unit, and he's been more to ATs than I have.
You've been in, 7 years?
Yeah, damn near. So,
yeah, I mean, that's pretty nuts.
Yeah.
Lucky guy over here.
Yeah, some call me a unicorn of the guard. That's pretty unheard of. I ain't gonna lie.
It's very unheard of.
But yeah, so they recognized me. It's pretty cool. It was also Local 89 night there, which is Teamsters. They were there in the building at Lynn Family Stadium. I seen a couple of them guys. When I got put on the big screen, they were taking pictures and sending them to my mom and stepdad. Pretty cool. They were pretty honored, I guess. No, they're pretty juiced for me. Let's see. The final score from this DC Defenders game was 33-30. We're gonna hop into some quick stats real quick, like we always do. Louisville Kings, we got passing. Chandler Rogers, he went 11 for 20 with 1 interception. Total yards 143. His longest was 45. Got sacked 3 times.
I didn't get to watch this game, by the way, because like I said, I was dead. But that's crazy right there. We only threw the ball 20 times and ran the ball 37 times. That is not a Louisville King thing. No. I'm glad to see that, though.
Awesome.
Obviously, we're winning ball games because we're running the ball very well. Was that 3 weeks in a row, right?
Yeah, we've been
shoving
it down throats over here.
Yeah.
Jordan Tiamu, unfortunately, he got hurt. Maybe second quarter, I'd say. He went 2 for 4 with 2 interceptions. And then Spencer Sanders, which I'm told is he plays wide receiver. He went 7 for 15 with 1 interception, 83 yards, 0 touchdowns. He got sacked 3 times.
He threw that interception to Steel Chambers on the sideline. Tony toe tap himself.
Bro, he looked like a wide receiver out there.
Yeah, he did. That was beautiful.
Yeah.
Fan of the show, guest of the show, Steel Chambers.
Fan of the show, questionable, but yeah, friend of the show, definitely.
For sure, yeah.
Let's get into these rushing yards. They're pretty stacked, actually, like he was saying. James Robinson, 20 carries for total net of 59 yards and 1 touchdown. Ian Wheeler with 11 carries with a total net of 51 yards. And then Chandler Rogers, he had 6 carries for 24 yards. So
it's good to have that 1-2 punch, man.
Yeah. And on our Twitter, I dropped it on there. Chandler Rogers rolls out. We're on like about the 5-yard line. He's running down. You know, he could take a slide if he wanted to.
I mean, he could, but he's not that type of guy.
No. He's not. We're not even going to name him on here. He's not him. He is him.
He is him, but not him.
Yeah. He is him, but not him. Quarterback QB1 drops his shoulder, lowers his shoulder, and tries to go through 2 defenders to make that touchdown.
Yeah. That's what it's all about, dude.
And, like, when we interviewed him and we asked him, are you sliding there? He said, everybody knows I'm running through that. That's exactly what he did,
yeah.
bro.
Man of his word, bro.
Yeah.
Man of his word.
So, hey, I love to see that, bro. I love to see that. Let's see. We only punted 1 time. Let's go. Mac Brown, 1 punt, 54 yards.
Bang.
Bang. Oh, yeah. Tanner Brown freaking hit a 60-yard field goal like it was nothing.
I can't believe I had to wait this long.
Me neither, bro. And we've had multiple chances.
Yeah.
Coach Redmond, I don't know.
Now he knows for sure now.
Yeah, I mean, whenever that happened, he said, don't doubt my freaking kicker.
That's right.
It seems like you were kind of down him all season.
Exactly.
You not let him kick it.
I mean, he kicked, 259 yards a few weeks ago, and they was good from 65?
Yeah, so. But, yeah, thank you, Tanner Brown, you've been a legend on this team. Seriously. Yeah. MVP, no doubt. Oh, yeah. Yeah, let's get into receiving.
So Isaiah Wednesday had 5 catches for 92 yards and a touchdown. His longest was 45 yards. That was a beautiful ball. Tariq Black, 3 catches, 31 yards. Lucky Jackson, 2 catches, 21 yards. So
I'm not going to lie. Being at the game, I felt like it was a whole lot more than this. But, hey, I mean, I guess it was because of all the running we just did.
Yeah.
And a lot of the crazy defensive plays that we have made. On the receiving side for the defenders, you got Azuka Nama. Yeah, 4 for 55 yards, 0 touchdowns. Cornell Powell, 2 for 23. Ty Scott, that's a Spider-Man.
Yeah, first play of the game.
First play of the game. I was pretty – dude, when that happened, man, I was
down
sad,
the dumps,
bro.
yeah. He's like, oh, here we go.
He had 1 catch for 1 touchdown for 41 yards. Like we said, that was literally first play of the game. Then we come back, kick return. The Louisville legend himself gets up through. Tyler Hudson. If you didn't know, he played for University of Louisville.
I did not know that, actually.
Yes, sir. He had 2 – what do you say that is? Returns. Yeah, 2 returns for 118 yards. His long was 92. So, dude got up through, scored that touchdown. That honestly changed the energy of the game because
momentum, yeah, for sure.
It was pretty bad once they scored that first touchdown. Field goals, Tanner Brown had 4.
Yep. 1 for 60.
Like we said, the 1 for 60. And he also – actually, one thing that kind of screwed us at the end of that game was we scored and they blocked a 1-point field goal, like a PAT.
Yeah.
And if they never did that and we would have just scored that, we wouldn't have had to sweat like we did.
Yeah, we did.
But let's see. Me and my wife, we had to leave at probably about 3 minutes left, 4 minutes left. And we are walking out. We got on our phones. We had to go to that wedding. And so they score. They had to get a 3-point conversion. They don't get it. I instantly get a call by our boy Tyler Logson. He's like, let's freaking go. We just won. You know, we were hyped up, thinking that we won. We end the call. Total noob of me. I forget all about the 4th and 12 rule. No onside kicks in this league. You go 4th and 12, you get 1 shot to get the ball back. Well, here I am sweating out another play, driving downtown, missing freaking turns and
red lights, stop signs.
My wife's over here doing her makeup in the mirror. I can't see out my right mirror. So, yeah, we got through it though. Hey, as soon as that 4th and 12 didn't convert, man, it was all good.
It was turn up city.
Turn up city. And that's exactly what I did. Turned up. Even pulled up freaking bag muscle. So. First downs, we had 15 to DC's 18.
What's third down conversion rooms look like? 1 of 7 on DC. 9 of 15 on the Kings, though.
Better than last week.
Oh,
we were like 3 for 14 last week.
Something, yeah.
For third downs. Pretty bad.
And we usually can't stop running those on third down, so 1 of 7 is pretty good.
Possession times, the DC defenders, they had 27 minutes and 24 seconds, so our 32-36. I will say in game, it kind of felt like DC had the ball a whole lot more. But I ain't going to lie, man. It felt like the rest were on our side of this game. Because that first quarter, man, DC was getting so many penalties called on them. They had 9 penalties for 81 yards, and then we had 6 penalties for 43 yards.
Shout out the Zebras, man.
Yeah. Hey. I knew it was going to be a good time when they were walking down that tunnel and they were high-fiving little kids. Seriously.
Yeah. Y'all tune in for this one. It's going to be a good one.
Oh, by the way, speaking of the tunnel and everything, man, what is the deal? I know Bub wasn't there, but I'll talk about it. Usually they have the roped off, like, right to where you could get up on the players.
Yeah, they had it back, didn't they?
This time around, they had it probably about 15 feet pushed back on both sides. That was weak, bro.
I seen it on Twitter.
That was so weak. I don't know why they're doing that. Maybe it's because, you know, Jason Bean was coming through and people was talking hella crap to him. Even I was.
James Crow.
Yeah, Crow. Yeah,
Crow.
He got on Twitter with that.
Yeah, Crow's the one that said, "You saw it the one, you bum." That's the guy that makes the NCAA game, the teams. So shout out to him. You're a legend now,
bro. I was standing there. So like, you know, on that side where the that like hall is, and you can stand right there.
Yeah.
So like, they were asking for tickets right there this time. So I was like, I got my media passes. Like, I'll just stand here until they're done. She's like, okay, that's fine. Bro, the tight end, Fairchild, he was walking through. I was like, Fairchild, I was like, dude. And he, stuck up his hand. I was like, bro, that was an awesome catch last week, dude. Bro,
what'd he say?
Dude, he instantly dropped his hand and just kept walking, bro. Bro, it was awesome.
Perfect rage bait.
Yeah, dude, it was sick. Fairchild. He's like their third string tight end.
That's hilarious.
He dropped a wide open touchdown.
Butt naked,
bro. Down in the touchdown, man. They just
Then he pouted the whole time after.
Yeah. But
you want to say that first name at the top of that list, and I'll take over.
This guy played a really great game.
Leading the Louisville Kings in tackles this week was
Jaheim Thomas.
Shout out him, man. He's been playing really well the past couple weeks. And he also he had 7 tackles total, half sack. Kibitz with another good game. He had 7 total tackles, 1 sack. And then I'm going to go down to Cam Gill, had another sack with, I think, a total of 8 on the season, I believe. And I think the second guy is like 6.5, so he's got a pretty good lead there. Jalen Allen, he had a sack. So we had 4 total sacks. 1 forced fumble by Travis Bell, the man himself. He had a little dancey dance there.
Yeah.
I seen that. And then Corey Mayfield had another pick and a pass breakup.
So Garner, he had the interception. He took that back 26 yards, almost scored on it. Still Chambers right here, Mr. Tony Totab, like Herb said. Probably the game sealing.
Absolutely.
Interception. Yeah. So 3 picks, come back for 57 yards.
3 picks, 4 sacks, 4 pass breakups, 1 forced fumble. It's the best defense in the league. I don't care what nobody says.
I was so hyped for Travis Bell when he picked up that fumble, bro.
Oh, yeah.
I was ecstatic.
What a 7-yard return, too, with the big boy.
Yeah.
Let's go, man.
Great game overall. I wish you would have been there
to
witness it. I wish Tyler was going to be here to witness it. So
we'll all be back this Sunday, though, right?
Oh, yeah. Sunday, man, we got a plethora of guys I work with coming through. So apparently they're all coming to the tailgate. We're going to have hopefully about 20 of us here.
Hell yeah.
So we're going to have a good time. We need to bring that griddle back out. We need to cook some dogs and burgers and throw up next to that Fall City beer bus. You know?
I think you're the only one that's done that.
Hey, man. We have a good time over at the tailgates.
Yeah, real good time. But yeah, man, I think it's gonna be a fun weekend. I hope the holiday weekend don't screw up our attendance, but they got to know that Memorial Day weekend you're not gonna see the numbers potentially that we've been having.
So next up, we got James Baker coming on he's around the UFL and UFL tonight. He's a Dallas Renegades fan. We've had him on before for a week. What was it, 6 maybe? 5?
4, I think.
So go check that out. Last time we had a really bold prediction by our man Tyler Logston.
And it hit. It cashed.
It cashed out, bro. That was insane.
You imagine taking Louisville Kings plus 40 on that and it cashing out? Yeah. Holy shit.
It's awesome. But, yeah, dude, we just want to say again, thank you, James Baker, for coming on, and hopefully it's a good interview. All right, what's up, Kings Nation? We got James Baker from around the UFL and UFL tonight. He's been on here before. It's glad to have you back, man.
Yeah.
Glad to be back. Last time I was on, though, a couple days later, the Kings put up 47 on my Renegades. So kind of regretfully came back, but had to because, got to chat it up with the boys.
Like we said, man, welcome back.
Shout out Tyler Logston. He's the one that made that crazy bold prediction.
Yeah, he did.
And I swear to you, James, like at the tailgates, bro, there was so many people coming up to him like, man, thank you for that.
Yeah, they was. They was like, how'd you know that? I was like, stop talking to him, dude. He just said it's already too big.
Pretty insane. But so you want to just talk about the last couple of weeks with the Renegades and like
maybe
It's been total 5 weeks without winning football here for the Dallas Renegades. It's been rough. Of course, this past Friday, I was one of the lucky few, traveled down to Fort Hood, got access to a military base, and we played better. Definitely room for improvement defensively. We keep having a lot of injuries. We saw Willie Taylor, who is one of kind of the pillars of this defense, was with us in that XFL championship. And like what Rick Neuheisel said in the press conference after the game, that kind of took the wind out of the sails of that defense. And like I was on the sidelines, of course, like shooting videos, and I saw Willie go down, and the first thing I hear is Donald Payne, like, no. And just after that, it just was not going our way.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's kind of been a continual theme for the Renegades is, we start out hot, but if one thing happens, we can very quickly get in our heads and we're just out of it. Whereas, and I said this on Around the UFL, Orlando scared you guys, and Orlando scare me because two of just kind of the most locked in teams I've been around on the sidelines.
Yeah. So hopefully the Storms locked in these next 2 weeks against DC because we need them to sweep them.
That'd be awesome.
Well, with DC losing Teamu too, that's huge for you guys now. Of course, you guys got the win against them with half a game without Teamu, but then they have to go the whole season now without him, including playoffs.
Yeah, I mean, we've been saying like, yeah, it's good for the Kings, but it sucks for the league. Like, that was possibly league MVP, and
losing an injury this late in the season kind of sucks for the whole league. So yeah, I agree with you.
And then also not good for the league. Jack Plummer winning MVP, but not even gonna talk about that guy. Do you want to talk about like you got to go to Fort Hood. You're one of the only few like I guess civilians that got to go other than like military personnel. So you just want to kind of talk about your fan experience at that. I know you're working like media side, but
yeah, it was super cool. I dropped kind of a full vlog on my Twitter channel, but I kind of drove down. It's like 3 hours south of Dallas, but they turned into like a whole thing. They had bounce houses, ropes courses, food trucks, like the entire community. Because Fort Hood is like a massive city that's all just like military. And if you're a civilian like me, it's crazy because you just have people walking around in full army uniforms with assault rifles. But that's just like their normal day to day. Like I was literally taking pictures of Austin Reed and Company while 3 guys with AR-15s were chatting like just like your typical chatting up with coworkers, but you're all just strapped up, I guess.
Yeah, that's how it is.
And then man, just the fans there. You can tell there's nothing else going on in that city because I even got asked for an autograph. Like they were giving out those hats, and those damn kids, they handed out the hats off the Heroes hats, and they were just yelling at anybody and everybody who was down there on the sidelines to sign their hat. It was hilarious. But yeah, just the buy-in was super cool to see, and I hope it becomes a yearly thing. It was a little quirky. We had 4 cranes on each one of the corners holding up the sky cam, and then you had massive Fox camera crews on, chair lifts on the hill. But I feel like it was a cool product at the end of the day.
I have said this. I've told the Kings this. I think Fort Knox is about, what'd you say, 40 minutes from downtown?
Yeah, 30,
roughly.
40 minutes, yeah.
So, like, it would be nothing to get those families locked into the Kings and, like, come down and watch the games, every home game. I feel like next year they should try to really push onto Fort Knox's base. I mean, they have, like, electronic billboards and stuff. It would be too easy to pop up a Kings QR code, the UFL.com/tickets, Yeah. But, yeah, that's awesome that you get to go. We hung out with James Larson over the weekend, and I was telling him, he said that it would have been cool to go, but there was just so many like media slots or whatnot. And I told him, I said, the way around that to get on to that field, no matter what, join the military, man.
Man, I didn't know I was going to the game until like the day before. Oh, and I literally was like talking to PR rep. I was like, literally, I will do anything short of enlisting to go to this game. And then we were also laughing because they had like a little booth for like lost children. And we're like lost children at a Fort Hood military like football game. Like that's just a recruiter right there.
That's the most Army thing I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome that you got to go, man. We're super juiced for you.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Any chance you're coming down to Louisville this week?
I wish, man. Nah, sadly, not making it up this year to good old Louisville.
Yeah, I think we're trying to get all the UFL podcasters to run at 18 with the Louisville Kings Corner.
Yeah.
Are you guys going to be at the championship?
If we are in, yes.
Oh, yeah. When the Kings make it, we'll be there.
Kings make it. Okay.
Yeah.
But
I'm planning on going regardless because it's looking more and more likely every week that the Renegades will not be there. So
we're really hoping like maybe the Kings play St. Louis if we do make it to playoffs, we'll play them at St. Louis and hopefully travel there. But we will be we're going to try to go up to Columbus for week 10.
Yeah.
The Kings.
Yeah, I mean, how do you think the game went when you were at Fort Hood this past weekend?
Like I said, the offense saw some potential there. We saw less of the mistakes out of Austin Reed. He was kind of playing, more true to himself. Just we pulled him back on the leash too hard, and we just don't trust him to actually go deep or kind of like let it loose anymore. Keep seeing averaging, under I think like 6 yards per attempt for putting up let me even pull up what he
was 12 for 23 with 134 yards. Is 5.8 average.
3 touchdowns, 1 interception.
Yeah, it's just we're not extending the ball at all down the field, and we have the wide receivers to do so. Tyler Vaughn's is great, but he can only do so much on a little, 3-yard slant, and then he's having to dance to make it a 7-yard completion.
Yeah.
And then you still end up not getting the first down. And it's like when things stall out too, we don't even have the special teams unit that you guys have with, Tanner Brown, who's breaking Renegades records over there, to make up for that. So we're stuck in this cycle of not wanting to be aggressive, because I feel like we've spent a couple weeks being aggressive and it bit us in the ass, like against y'all again with the 4 interceptions, couple of pick sixes, and that game. Ever since then, we pulled back too much in the opposite direction, where it's like, okay, in order to not have these mistakes happen, we just won't even give them that opportunity, and it leads to boring ball games where you're throwing for under 150 yards.
Do y'all think y'all can beat Louisville Kings? I mean, playing like that. I mean, I know we were one of the best defense in the league. I mean, I'm not trying to like glaze us or anything, but that's like a genuine question. Do you think like y'all are going to struggle on offense going against us?
So yeah, my concern, one, for Austin Reed, this has to be a get back revenge game for him. I mean, there's no way you put up that performance at home against this team and like you're not circling the next time you're playing against him. So yeah. I expect him to come in fired up. We did not have Day Hunter. Hopefully he's available for this game. So we didn't have him last week against Orlando. That didn't seem to matter too much. Ellis Merriweather did a good job of getting that run game established a bit. Just the issue is when, things start to get flustered, we go back to Reed and company on kind of a lot of those dink and dunk plays. So I feel like if we're able to establish a running game early and stick with it and, not rely on Austin to do too much, but in what we have him do, maybe have him try to just extend, make a couple deep shots down the field and kind of get his confidence back up, especially playing a team that, he struggled with a couple weeks ago. I just think that we can't have it all rely on him, because in his head, I think he was playing hero ball a few weeks ago. Yeah. And that's where everything went south. So if the Renegades can make Austin Reed believe that the team around him is good enough to beat this team even without him, and all they need him to do is just come in and not make mistakes, I think this is a winnable ball game. I'm not fully sold on y'all's offense, quite honestly. I know Wheeler had the 4 touchdowns against us. James Robinson, of course, has been kind of popping off past couple of weeks, and I know everyone's been loving Chandler Rogers. I think Chandler Rogers' biggest thing was getting back up against DC. Like flat out, the one best thing you can do is get back up and get into the huddle. But I don't.
So I just showed how much grit that man has.
Yeah, and I mean, he came back and he played well, but quite frankly, I still don't see him as one of the, I'd say, top 3 quarterbacks in this league. I don't think he's any sort of game breaker. I do think he's a great quarterback, and I think he's a starting caliber quarterback in this league. But I don't think the Louisville Kings, I think they're much better defensively than offensively. And we just have to, put up the points and hope that they don't put up the points on us in return.
I think Taylor Rogers does a great job of what you said Austin Reed needs to do is just go in there and just not make mistakes. I think he does a pretty damn good job of that. So that's why I like him so much. I feel like he just goes in there and does what he's supposed to do. He's not trying to be like the human highlight reel or anything. He goes in there and gets the job done. So that's why, I don't know, I think that's why he's a baller.
I also applaud Chandler Rogers because, he's been out of football for the last couple of years, and this is his first time being in professional football. So, I think him just getting thrown out there in week, 4, 5, whatever it was, and how well he's been doing, like, I give him 2 thumbs up.
So I didn't even know I didn't know this till a few weeks ago that he was a showcase player. I thought that was pretty dang cool.
Oh, really? Yeah, I didn't know that either.
Yeah.
Sweet.
One. That's awesome. But yeah, like mentally, he's tough, and he's, tough physically too, getting back up. So he's definitely competitive. It was really cool because, of course, I was on the sidelines of that game that they were here. Since Chandler's from Texas, he had a whole bunch of family come out.
Yeah.
So literally, like, I feel like y'all's fans, especially towards the end of the game, were louder than the entire rest of the stadium. They were there with all their crowns, and they filled out an entire section in Toyota Stadium. So
they had Rodgers family, and they had our punter, Mac Brown.
Yeah, Mac Brown.
Mac Brown had a lot of people there as well. I think, where's he from? Florida?
I think he's from Texas too.
Texas. Okay. Well, he had apparently he had 75 roughly around there. So I don't know. It's pretty cool though. Like, and he didn't even punt. He didn't even punt that game. It's like all he was doing was going in there, catching, the PATs and put it down on the ground.
With a golden leg.
Tanner Brown hold it down. So
all I know is I'm just, taking videos, and Austin Reed throws an interception, and for some reason the crowd's cheering, and I'm like, what the hell? And I turn around, and it's everybody with their capes and their robes and their crowns just going nuts, and I'm like, is this a Dallas home game right now? Like, we can't have our own stadium taken up by, an expansion team at year 1. So,
well, that same thing's going to be happening going up to Columbus. Week 10, we got quite a bit of people signed up through the Kings Court.
I think it's around 100 something.
Yeah. We're going up there.
Awesome.
We're taking over Columbus.
Yeah, we're going to have more fans than them.
Yeah, I might get Ted Ginn Jr. a pint of, his favorite. So, let's go. But, yeah. All right, James, and, you got the Kings. What's your final score prediction versus Louisville Kings at Lynn Family Stadium?
Oh, man. I think, and like I said, dealing with some injuries on the defense. So I don't think our defense can stop a nosebleed right now. And Wheeler last time had 4 touchdowns against us. I don't think he's going to be repeating that. I don't think we see, and knock on wood, as I'm going to say, I don't think we see the Kings put up 40 points again. They're going to drop like 60, or as y'all like to say, they're going to drop 90 on us. But hey, let's say a crazy high scoring game. All right, Austin Reed figures it out. Kings try to stay in there. It just doesn't work out. The one thing I have going for us is that it's the bobblehead giveaway for you guys, and it's at Lynn Family Stadium. And when everything is pointing towards the Louisville Kings needing a good game at home, like when the Kentucky Derby's in town, or when it's your first game in history, everything seems to go wrong. So that's the only reason I'm putting the Renegades to win. Let's say like 35-30. I don't know.
Not anymore. It's a new football team we got.
Yeah. That's right.
Yeah.
We're here to win, man.
Let me go ahead.
I was just going to say, we finally got that win at Lynn Family Stadium underneath our belt.
That's all we need was one.
That just opened up the floodgate to the Ohio River, son.
It's never going to stop.
Hey, I'm so glad y'all got one, because that was painful.
Us too, bro.
Yeah, thank God.
It was terrible for the fans. But
I want to ask you about the playoff picture. Do you think Dallas has an actual shot of making the playoffs?
I think that last week we really needed a win to have a leg to stand on. And right now we're, Call of Duty zombies down but not out. It's not looking good for us. There is a way out of it, but it's just
a lot of things have to happen.
Yeah, we're no longer in control of our own destiny, and that's always the scariest part to be in. Oh, yeah. And with the way this league's shaping up, man, it's still anyone's game, and it's not even like one of those where we started off the year cold and now we're getting hot. It's we fully cooled off. We got to heat back up, and there's just clock's ticking. We spent 5 weeks on a losing streak. There's only 10 weeks in the season. You can't spend half your season losing back-to-back games and expect playoffs. So,
I mean, last time you were on this show, I was like, y'all are a lock for the playoffs.
Yeah, I mean, whenever y'all came on, we was like, okay, Austin Reed's MVP. You are the best team in the league. You are going to win the championship. And now I'm just like, are y'all going to make the playoffs? Is Austin Reed any good?
Yeah. So.
Well, in about an hour before filming this, the league dropped their power rankings, and the Renegades are 8th. All the way down to number 8. But I will say, 2023, we won a championship at 4-6. Okay, so anything's possible. Are we out of it? No. Are we probably out of it? Yeah.
I mean, I was getting ready to say that's exactly what the Kings need to hear, you know, until you said, are we out of it? I said yes. So. But, all right, St. Louis, how do you look at that game going? And then we'll get you out of here.
St. Louis, like it was just announced, Luis Perez linking back up Sal Cannella. That offense, I think they just need to get, AJ and Luis on the same page. People are quick to kind of point out, like, why are we changing up quarterbacks? Like, Luis has only been there a couple of weeks, guys. And I just, held up the shirt. Last time Luis Perez was traded to a team midseason, turned it around, made it to playoffs, made it all the way, won a championship, with Sal on his team. So I can't count them out. Right now, I think, St. Louis is looking dangerous if all the pieces start working together.
Anything else for you?
That's it.
You got anything, James?
Nothing much, man. I guess as far as playoff predictions go, the one team I'm completely crossing off, Columbus. I don't think Columbus has any sort of shot at making the playoffs. Because quite frankly, their performance last week against Birmingham, which Birmingham I also don't think is that great of a team.
Wow. I was getting ready to say, whoever makes it between us and Birmingham, man, I think both those teams are dangerous. I think.
Let me ask you this, Jay. Can you do a little power rankings for us on who you think's gonna make the playoffs before you get out of here?
Okay. Let's go number 1, Orlando. All right.
Obviously, yeah.
I like DC at number 2. And hear me out. Even with being at quarterback, I think being quarterback, Teamu, even though he's not on the field, he's still there as a quarterback coach. Very experienced team, very experienced group. I think they still get that 2 spot just based on, how well they've been playing and where they currently are. Number 3, give me St. Louis. And then I like y'all at number 4 as far as playoffs go.
Us versus Storm first round.
We're
gonna get that. Yeah, we're gonna get our lick back.
Hey, that's who we want. We deserve that game.
For real.
We deserve that game.
Seriously.
I want that game to go into OT.
I do not. I want to go there and whoop.
But James,
hey, we got screwed by the overtime rule change. So, because that happened in the Stallions game, and the penalties happened. We got moved up, and then
it was 2 plays in a row. They had 2 penalties, right? It was the first 2 plays. There was 2 penalties on them.
Oh, James, we appreciate you coming on again. Thank you for doing this. This really means a lot to us.
Yeah, man, we appreciate it a lot.
Hopefully next season you could come up to Louisville to Lent Family Stadium and see probably the best stadium in the UFL.
Oh, yeah.
100%. Hands down.
I hope so, man.
Yeah.
I love all the stuff you guys have been doing. Louisville's been a great addition to the league, and, all these teams are, but there's no doubt that the Kings have been popping off a little bit more.
And I'm sure we will meet you over at DC for the United Bowl. When the Kings
June 13th.
Kings versus St. Louis championship. So
he doesn't believe.
No, he don't believe, man. Get this guy off here.
Hey, honestly, St. Louis is the least believable part of that because we've been saying St. Louis in the championship for 3-4 years now.
I believe it.
Yeah.
We're noobs to this, so
yeah, we're some rookies.
Yeah. So we got Kings and St. Louis and DC.
Okay. Hey, I'll go Orlando, St. Louis.
We're losing to Orlando first.
Hang it up.
Yep. All right, time to get him out of here.
Thanks, James. We appreciate you, bro.
Thank you, James.
Appreciate you guys.
Around the UFL and UFL Tonight, all on YouTube, and also UFL Tonight on Twitter, and also James Baker on Twitter. So
James Baker, UFL, yeah.
James Baker. Yeah. So, yeah, man. Thank you for coming on, and we appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thanks, bro. See you.
All right. Thank you, James Baker, for coming on. Again, you can go find him at Around the UFL and UFL Tonight on YouTube, on Twitter, James Baker UFL on Twitter. So,
yeah, he's the man. Good dude.
Very good guy. He's done a lot for us.
Yeah, shout out him, man.
All right, week 9. We got Friday, May 22nd, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You got DC Defenders at the Orlando Storm. You can watch that on Fox. I'm taking Storm.
Please, for the love of God, do not say anybody go in there and whoop their ass. Give me the Storm.
Jack Plummer, I hate to say it, man, but we need you here.
Literally, we're begging you.
We need you here, man. keep throwing those checkdowns, man. Don't go out there and play hero ball. You know?
Nobody cares what they say, man. Just play your ball, win ball games, and we'll see you in the playoff.
Yeah, exactly.
That's right.
We need you back-to-back wins. We need you to win out this rest of the season.
Yeah.
Week 9, we got Birmingham Stallions versus the Columbus Aviators. That's Saturday, May 23rd at 3 p.m. It's at Columbus, Ohio. On ABC. I just screwed that up completely. But give me Tegan Jr. with a pint of beer in his hand, winning this game by, say, 21.
21?
I'm confident in it. This last game was a snooze fest, and they got to make up for it.
That might have been the most boring UFL game I've ever watched, I think.
Was it 3-14?
Yeah.
Was the final score? Yeah.
It was weak. God, we need the Aviators to win. I just don't think they got it in them. Give me the Stallions.
Betting against his boys. I hear you. We got Sunday, May 24th, 7 p.m. St. Louis Battlehawks at the Houston Gamblers. Hey, Bub had a crazy prediction last week, and it hit.
Yeah.
He said Houston Gamblers were going to beat the St. Louis Battlehawks. You know what? I'm feeling that energy this week. At Shell Energy Stadium, Houston's going to win it all. They're going to sweep St. Louis Battlehawks.
As much as I would love for that to happen, I don't think it's going to happen twice in a row. Give me St. Louis.
Really bet on the home team here, huh?
Not really. I'm relying on DC to lose out now.
Hey, St. Louis could lose too, bro.
And I really don't think Birmingham is as good as everybody thinks they are, honestly.
See,
DTR's playing well, but that's about it. You score 14 points against the Aviators, you're not that good.
I was telling James Baker, which I already seen it, but whichever team gets in here, whether it's the Louisville Kings or Birmingham Stallions, I think those two teams are the ones to look out for.
They're dangerous.
In the playoffs. They're
They'll be
dangerous. Boys. Louisville Kings versus Dallas Renegades.
Sunday, May 24th, 4 p.m. kickoff on Fox.
Come out, man. This is the last home game of the season. If you've never been to the game, just come out, man. Tickets, $15 to get in the door.
Yeah.
Bobblehead night. You can get a bobblehead of head coach, Louisville legend, Chris Redmond.
We could be looking at a historic weekend going into this Week 9 game against Dallas.
Yeah.
Let me tell you how. Tanner Brown, if he makes another field goal, will be the all-time leader in the UFL of all field goals made in a season.
Let's go. I did not know that.
The golden leg himself.
And you know he's probably going to get 2 or 3, though.
Oh, guaranteed. Because you know we ain't just putting up 3 against Dallas. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
And we ain't scoring a whole lot of touchdowns either. Just straight 3 points. Maybe even 4.
I think we usually just play a lot of defense against these guys and get the job done.
Yeah.
So what's your score prediction for this week?
Louisville Kings versus Dallas Renegades. Sunday, May 24th at 4 p.m. at Lynn Family Stadium. I'm going to go, say, 34-14.
I like that a lot. I was going to say I think it's going to be a whooping. I'm going to say I was thinking more or less like 35, like 10.
It's pretty crazy. Like, you just throw out random scores in this league because they have so many different ways to score.
Yeah, you can say anything. Yeah. Possibility to hit, really.
It's like when somebody asks you about, like, NFL scores, you're like, let me do some math in my head real quick. But this one, you can just blurt out whatever you want. Yeah. They'll probably hit.
It might. Yeah.
All right, Mr. John Lewis himself, he just put out a video on this whole explanation. Go check that out. Very good content over there, but we're going to do our best to talk about it on here real quick. So right now they got the Kings sitting in 5th place, 4-4, tied with Birmingham Stallions, but they have the leg up. They beat us week 1.
Yeah, they got the tiebreaker.
So, like we said, DC, if they could lose both games to Orlando Storm, I think that automatically puts us in the playoffs. If they split, they're going to be in. St. Louis are playing Houston and
Renegades.
Houston and Renegades. So
they're probably in.
They're going to split one of those. I think Houston's going to win again.
We need Birmingham to lose one. Really,
if they lose one, we're in.
Yeah, if we win out.
We have to win out. Yeah. This is all based on us winning out. And then I think I read too, if we lose this week and Birmingham Stallions win and DC Defenders win, we're automatically out. So we had to
control our own destiny, bro.
Yeah. And really right now we don't, but we got to do what we can.
We do kinda.
Yeah, sort of.
We can only do what we can do, I guess.
Yeah.
It shows you, it's kind of cool, though, like a week 1 loss is really biting us in the ass week 8. You know, it kind of sucks, but it's also cool at the same time. It just sucks that it's us. Yeah. You know, so.
And me and Bub, we were talking off camera, man. Like, if we get that 4th spot and we play Orlando Storm in the first round of the playoffs, man, no doubt in my mind, we're gonna go in there and we're gonna kick ass,
smoke them, yeah.
We ain't losing 3 times to them in one season, bro.
I can't, bro.
And we cut the cancer off our team.
Yeah, we did.
So, and I'm not just talking about QB1. I'm talking. There's a couple cancers.
Gotta be.
We got on. So, hey, man, must win.
Gotta win. Gotta win. How cool would it be for the Louisville Kings to make the playoffs and possibly win the championship the first season?
Do we disabandon the team? I mean, you can't get any better than that. You know what I'm saying?
You could go back to back, baby.
Could. I say, yeah, but then it could be like our pickleball situation, you know? We go in there, we win the championship, and then we just, hey.
Why go back?
Why go back? You know?
Yeah. I doubt they see it that way, but.
And then we leave with the sword. You know?
That's true. Oh, yeah, we still got the sword. Holy shit.
We got the sword.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. There is a world where the Louisville Kings host a playoff. And that's if St. Louis Battlehawks and D.C.
lose out.
And Birmingham just basically lose out.
Yeah.
Now, is that going to happen?
No.
Probably not. But it's a possibility, man. And how crazy would Lynn family get on a Saturday at 8 p.m. during the playoffs? And me and Herb already said, man, when we go to D.C., when the Kings make it to the United Bowl, we're there.
Absolutely.
100%.
It's going to be lit.
Imagine getting freaking passes to that.
Oh, my God.
Down on the field during the championship.
You think they'll let us hold the trophy?
Oh, bro.
Dude, what the fuck?
That actually might be a possibility. These guys have been here since day one.
Yeah. Holy shit, bro.
We had definitely.
I remember like, yeah.
Bro, we had to get at least a picture. We would get a picture of that. Somehow, some way, we would rat our way in.
Yeah. Hey, look over there.
Oh, man.
If the Kings win the championship, imagine me as a football fan. I might have the best year of football ever. Got a Super Bowl and a United Bowl. Come on, dude.
And then on top of that, you know, the Reds, they're going to go all the way. World
Jesus
Series.
Christ. Hard ball to watch right now.
Yeah, I mean, Columbus, they're basically out of it. Houston and Dallas
sucks.
They're hanging on by a pinky.
I say if we win this week, we're definitely winning out. So, I don't know. There's no way we go in on a freaking, 3-game winning streak and lose to Columbus. No way. Them dudes are buns.
Storm, step it up this week, man.
God, for the love of God.
Come down, last home game of the season. Louisville Kings versus the Dallas Renegades, Lynn Family Stadium, Sunday, May 24th, 4 p.m., Memorial Day weekend. Let's have a time, man.
Let's go, dude. It's going to be lit.
It's going to be a good time. Got anything else for this Louisville Kings team or these fans?
Kings by 90, man.
Let's do it. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subbing. Thank you for commenting, liking, sharing. We appreciate it. Thank you for watching. All hail
Kings.